I can put a bit more light.
Oh, this top looks good with this skirt. It does. She has way more blue than me, but it looks good.
Wow, we're not talking about the
This is a good ensemble.
Okay.
Am I going to listen to you?
Yeah.
The American dream. And what of the waitresses who fall off balconies and are no longer able to cater to the elitist desire? Their loveliness was the only thing left to connect them to a class that evaded them. And those cute little asses that drew the attention of men from their wealthy coworkers to pounce on the ebbs and flows of business. What will become of them now that they are no longer beautiful? I do not indulge myself in the destructive delusion of the American dream. Having been born and raised in this country, this must prove to be a far more difficult task than one can imagine, but I cannot afford the luxury of imagined wealth. And even as the mass media whispers stories of fame and glory, Jersey Shore does not exist as a reflection of our country's economic reality TV, because all of that green is far from the reaches of the American working class. I'm doing my best to keep my narcissism at bay, to remind myself that the numbers represented in my bank account do not act as a direct reflection of my personal identity. But isn't it funny to live in a country where the masses of the hungry never eat well? But to think, to be one of the full, their plates stack in anticipation of our chilled chocolate mousse, accompanied by brandy snifters and champagne flutes. Where did the concept of the brown paper bag fit into the theory of the American dream? You could go, Tommy bastard. But honestly, communism is just a red herring. This is Peacock with its ball. The red dragon. He mentions the relevance of our biological clocks. And we laugh because thankfully we are too drunk to take this seriously, but then I woke up sober to the unnerving reality that I am not a housewife, that my life shows no intention of accomplishing this soon. And don't get me wrong, I know that we live in a new age and that our generation is full of women who are willing to accomplish a hell of a lot more before they don their aprons and red lipstick. The family ideology that structures your hips into a girdle gender role. But this all seems so pressing. And sometimes I find myself slipping into that red dress. I detach my lips from the rest of my face and allow the loudness of my lipstick to speak for the empty words that escapes them, because it's easy to sync the lines of my lips to the curves of my hips, and I watch all of this from 2 stories up, behind a glass window, as I wait for the world to compromise its standards of what a woman should be so that I can finally feel free to wear my own face. Your kitchen linoleum, floating above a sea of glass pillows warmed by the sun, she exhales the rain. And all the little people scramble to protect their little orbs of light, hoarding them to themselves out of harm's way from the misery of empty dreams. This touched a chord in the darkest of places, but Everlong, by the Foo Fighters, was just a bad dream. Remember this, and you will never die. They sit, saturated beneath the orange glow of street lamps, deluding their self-perceptions of an overwhelming countenance. The pavement was the only thing left to reflect their thoughts, as they found themselves caught in a surrealist isolation and their patience beginning to thin. She says she can see the whole world at once, but only when she closes her eyes. Tell me, dreamer, is there balance yet? nothing in the world will make as much sense as your kitchen linoleum.